everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. I'm not sure about where you guys are, but it finally feels like the start of summer, finally. And with that comes the wedding season. Now, as a lot of you know, I'm getting married this year, which obviously I'm very, very excited about. But I'm also going to some good friends' weddings, which I'm also very excited about. I love being a wedding guest. So I thought today I would share with you my hairstyle and outfit that I'm going to be wearing to one of my good friends' weddings this summer and kind of just go through the look. So it's a bit of a get the look. So I'm going to be creating the hairstyle today with the Babyliss Curl Secret. So I'll tell you a bit more about this in a moment. And once all of my hair's done, I'm going to talk you through the outfit, which I absolutely love. It's all from Debenhams. Everything will be linked below after watching this video. You can go and check it out if you want to. Maybe if you want a bit of inspiration for a wedding that you're going to this year. So yes, I'm going to get straight into the tutorial. Here we go. So first of all, I've started by parting my hair. I kind of have mine over to this side a little bit more. I have more hair on this side. That's just the kind of way I like to wear my parting. And to start with, I just like to put this side up with a band just so it's out of my way. I like to focus on the larger section first, so I just start by taking this underneath section. Again, this is the way I've always done it. I split my hair into three, so about that, that and that. So I just take this first and concentrate on the underneath section, and then I can throw that behind knowing that that's all done and out of the way. So I generally just turn this up and twist it and clip it to the top of my head. So I also should mention, before using the Curl Secret, you want to have completely clean, dry hair with no knots. That's really important because the machine won't work if your hair has any knots and if it's not clean. As you can tell, I have quite thick, long hair, so I'm going to start by taking probably centimetre sections. You can take slightly larger sections, maybe inch sections if your hair is a little bit thinner or shorter. And I was really worried that my hair wouldn't work with this because I thought it was too long, but it's not, and it works with long hair, short hair. It's really versatile and it's really easy once you've used it a couple of times. So all you do is you pick up the Curl Secret, and the one thing you need to remember is that this side where you can see the opening, as opposed to this side where you don't have one, this needs to be facing towards you for your hair to be accepted into it. There's two heat settings. I've got mine on the higher one because, as I said, my hair is very thick and long. As you'll be able to tell in a minute, this times your curl, so I'll talk you through that in a second. And I've got mine on the middle one just because, for me personally, I find that length of time curls my hair how I like it. You're going to take your section of hair. Please don't mind if I look here because I've got a mirror and it's easier than looking in the viewfinder. And you just take your hair. I'm going to put it about here. Because my hair's quite long, I don't want to start it too high up close to the root, and you just clamp it down. It takes your hair in super duper easy. You listen out for these 4 beeps. 2, 3, 4, and then that quick succession of beeps mean you release it completely and let your hair go. And I love it. It's so easy. I personally like my hair curled like this. It's not kind of too ringlety and it's not just wavy because I'll end up brushing it out at the end anyway. So this is kind of perfect, and I'm just going to let this kind of sit and set. I don't want to brush it out straight away. So I'm just going to continue to do this and I'll show you a few more times. But honestly, it's so simple. It's not one of those products that's really fiddly. I found it simple right from the very first go. Take another section. Remember to face the inner part of the barrel towards you. You can just kind of look out of the corner of your eye just to make sure it's in the right place and clamp it down. Make sure you release it fully, because if you pull it out while it's still down, then it will just, you won't have a curl, it will straighten your hair back out. So just make sure you release it and you have a perfect time to curl. So I'm just going to continue to do this all around my head, and then I'll get back with you on the other side. So this side is all done, and as I said, I'm going to just leave it how it is for now, just until it cools down, and then I can finish the style off right at the end. A couple of things I will just say before I finish off this side that I thought I should tell you just while I was doing my hair. I've definitely found it easier actually looking in the viewfinder than looking in this mirror, so it's always best to kind of look in a mirror that's face onto you. The other thing I wanted to say was it's really, really easy to get your hair out of here if you ever do go wrong, because let's face it, you are bound to a couple of times. So if it ever goes wrong, your hair isn't caught up or tangled in this, you just kind of release this barrel and your hair just comes straight out. So that kind of scary aspect of it eating your hair is not actually there. And if you're finding it's not taking your hair, then try smaller sections, because it's probably that. So nearly done. I'm just going to go over this side with you again just to explain how to use it on the other side. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you a few more pieces. One thing I forgot to tell you as well is it automatically alternates the curls, so you'll curl your hair and one piece will go one way and then one piece will go the other way, so you get a real natural sort of tousled look as opposed to something which just looks very, very uniform. So again, you just make sure this part of the device is facing you, and you just put your hair in. You just wait for the beeps. You listen out for the quick beeps. Then you release the machine and you have a perfect curl. And we are all done. So I'm just going to wait for this side to completely cool, and then I'll be back to tell you how I'm going to finish off my look. So my hair's all cooled down, and obviously you can leave it exactly how it comes out of the Curl Secret if you want to, but I'm much more of a fan of brushing my curls out and making them look a little bit more natural and tousled. So I'm going to start by brushing my hair out, and I just think this finishes off the look really, really nicely. It looks a little bit more natural. So you can see that just by brushing your hair out, it gives you so much more volume already, which I love, and I think that looks really, really glamorous and almost completely done as it is, and you're ready to go to a special occasion, a wedding, an event, anything like that. I like to just do a little bit more, so I personally like to back comb this section of my hair. It's not really a fringe, but it's just the front section. It just gives it a little bit more volume, and I like the look. It looks quite glamorous. So I'm just taking a back combing brush and just gently brushing behind my hair just to give it a bit of a lift. I don't do this very often because obviously it's quite damaging to your hair, but every now and again for a special occasion is fine. And then you just want to just brush over that just to make sure it all looks quite neat. And for this wedding, I'm actually going to be wearing my hair to one side, so I'm just going to bring the smaller section of hair around to here, and then so that this part of my hair, my fringe, whatever you want to call it, doesn't keep getting in my face, I like to bring that around to just kind of frame this bit of hair, and then I'm going to secure it in the back with a grip, or several grips if you feel that works better for your hair. You can also take little sections and just run your finger up them like this whilst holding it down, and it just makes them look even more sort of voluminous and pretty, and I just really like this look. It just makes your hair look double as thick. So yeah, all you do is take a curl and you just pull on the end and you just slightly pull it up. And you can do this to as many as you like, and it just kind of finishes off the look really, really nicely. So I'm just going to finish off with a little spritz of hairspray, just so it doesn't fall out at all. So this is the finished hair look. I'm really, really pleased with how it's turned out, and I'm going to move on to the outfit now so you can see the whole look put together.